Good evening and welcome to West Central High School, where it's week 3 of the high school football season. I'm Bill Kay, joined by our play-by-play extraordinaire man, Bob Kurtz, and we're bringing in our newest member of the 3KG team tonight. It'll be Greg Willis on camera and in part of our color commentary tonight. This game gets underway in about 20 minutes from now. Tri-County is 1-1, coached by Jake West in his first year at TC. West Central 2-0 right now is coached by Mark Hall, 21-60 in his 9th year at the helm of the Trojans, and 34-78 in his 12th year coaching overall. The last outing last week, Tri-County broke a 13-game losing streak dating back to last year by hammering Attica in their home opener 48-6, while West Central remained with an unblemished record, knocking off Lake Station at Station 44-12. So far, opponents' records: Tri-County's 2-2, West Central's 1-3. This series in the last 35 years is a tight one. Ahead of Tri-County, the Cavaliers hold a 18-16 advantage. The last meeting is September 3rd of 2021 was won by West Central 20-7. Weather report here for today's game. Looks like another beautiful night for football. 81 degrees right now with 57% humidity, so that's lower than last week, and a gentle wind blowing 6 miles an hour from the south. We'll take our first pregame timeout and come back with more. You're listening to high school football on 3KG.com.
High-quality personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117, or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
Hi, this is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Underwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back to West Central High School. Bill Kay with you here on the 3KG pregame. And just a quick look here at the statistics of these two squads. Tri-County is quarterbacked by Kobe Baylor, a junior, and they don't throw the ball much. He is Oh, sure do. Sure do.
If I can get my microphone on. There you go.
One of the youngsters from last year, a junior now, but he is 9 of 16 for 79 yards through 2 games. That's an 8.8 average. Completion ratio of 56.2. West Central is quarterbacked by junior Connor Marlott. And he, again, West Central doesn't throw much, a few more than Tri-County. He
Haven't had to.
14 of 19 for 191 yards. That's a 74% completion ratio and an average of 13.6 yards per catch.
You know, let's bring him in.
It's time to bring him
I mean,
in.
he got the pregame chat with the coaches, and we let him loose for a segment himself. We're introducing Greg Willis. Greg, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining us this year.
I'll give a little background. Greg is our longtime North Newton coach, athletic director in years past.
Teacher?
Teacher. How many? Over 20 years in the service?
40 years, actually.
40 years in the service.
Yeah, just retired 2 days ago from the military, 40 years, and then starting the paperwork to retire from teaching. And so, yeah, it's nice to be back. And, you know, between coaching in North Newton and at St. Joe, and then with you guys on the radio, and then kind of back out helping Scott Rao back here at North Newton a couple of years. And then last year I just kind of went on a sabbatical. So, but, yeah, it's nice to be back.
Tell us about what you learned from Jake West today about Tri-County's game plan.
Well, it's a little unique because Mark Hall at West Central coached with me at North Newton, and then Jake West played at St. Joe when we were there. So, Jake, what you're going to see out of them is a little bit of shotgun triple option, as he referred to as Coastal Carolina. And defensively, they'll be in a 4-4, probably cover 3. And then with West Central, they're going to be back into their double slot. Not shotgun, but pistol formation, and running some of the stuff that probably that I've seen quite a few times. So
well, when the plays occur, you'll be there to explain your 4-4s and your
the
pistol
terminology.
offense.
Oh boy!
So you'll do that for us, right?
Yes, I'll definitely try to do that.
Layman's terms, so we can even Bill and I can understand it. So.
Now you guys are asking me to dual task here with the camera and talk.
Yes,
so
we are. We've moved up in the world, haven't we?
I know it. So be interesting. Like you guys said, I think you're going to see ball control in both teams. You know, I was impressed with Tri-County size. They've got some pretty good size. West Central looks like they've got some athletes, and I know their numbers are way up in both teams.
How about the numbers? Talk about that a little bit, Greg. I was just amazed. A Tri-County West Central game. Normally, you'd come out here in the past 5-10 years, you'd see 15 kids max per squad.
Well, and I think that's one thing that 1A and 2A football fights, especially if you haven't had a lot of success. And we even talked about it Wednesday, Bob and I. I think Rensselaer's numbers are down. Bottom line is, football is a tough game physically, mentally, and kids now it's easier to walk away from it. And I think the numbers are down across the state and everything. For 1A and 2A, the fear is among coaches if the numbers continue like that. There's been some conversation of even an idea of going back to 8-man football, which I think would be a huge mistake because I just think that would take away a lot.
But it's good at least this year. Tri-County has 31. West Central has 31. Now, North Newton is another story, but at least these two schools playing tonight have got good numbers.
Right, and I talked to Mark and Jake both about that, and Mark said, he goes, I really haven't done anything different than what I've done in past years, but, you have maybe a group of kids that come through or just, they're more likely to play, and then I'm sure, Jake's a enthusiastic person.
Isn't he?
And upbeat, and, and...
Don't mess with him either. He's a big boy.
Well, he is a large lad, so yes, but it's good to see, both teams come out with better numbers like that, and we just alluded to it, and I know Scott Rao's a good coach and a good human being, and I feel for him for what he's going through over at North Newton.
You know what? One thing different you kind of look up and down the lineups here. Big changes. Tri-County is really counting on a lot of youth this year. They got out of that 31 players, 20 of them are freshmen and sophomores. So a lot of youngsters, just 4 juniors, a small junior class, and 7 seniors for the Cavaliers this year. Meanwhile, another anomaly, if you will, West Central, not only with a big lineup, but a lot of seniors, Bob. That's what's really great for Coach Hall and his squad this year. 12 seniors out of the 31 for West Central, 7 juniors, so they are upperclassmen loaded. 7 sophomores and 5 freshmen dot the lineup. So West Central's got a lot of experience and kids that they can count on. It's going to be an interesting game here tonight. I wanted to mention real quick here, we talked about how both squads kind of lean on running the ball. Well, the leading rushers for each squad, for Tri-County, it's J.P. Schlemmerhorn, has 24 carries through 2 games for 210 yards. That's an average of 8.8. On West Central, it's their quarterback, Connor Malott, who has the leading amount of carries, 19 carries for 151 yards. That's a 7.9 yard average. So we better take our second time out here from West Central. We're getting ready for kickoff. The teams haven't got back to the, they had their pre-games, but they're off the field now for their last minute instructions. Referees are gathered underneath the goalposts, and we'll come back with more from West Central. You're listening to High School Football on 3KG.com.
High-quality, personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117. Or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
Hi, this is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Underwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Reinforcements Designs is a full-service graphic design, screen printing, and sign shop. They offer logo designs, screen printing, banners, signs, vehicle lettering and graphics, airbrushing, vinyl letterings, digital printed graphics, freehand engraving, and more. 37 years of design and graphics, Reem Bontrager will help you come up with a customized project of your ideal or plan. Just ask. Give Reinforcements Design a call at 219-866-8626 for your next graphic design project.
Pulver Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals. Increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
Welcome back to West Central High School. Getting ready for
Welcome to the field, your West Central coaches.
Class A football Midwest Conference style here tonight. West Central taking the field. Don't forget, folks, our new addition this year, too, is everything is videocast and audio. So we got the simulcast going. Watch us and listen to us here on 3kg.com. Starting lineups for this one, the home squad. Connor Marlott, quarterback, we said. Fullback Jaden Miller, wideouts Aiden White and Spencer Lehman. Wide on the other side is Colton Tarr, and your offensive line is from left to right. Left tackle Joe Jackson. Buzz Beiswinger is left guard. Center Max Scholes. Right guard Blake Hughes. Right tackle Kristen Hughes. For Tri-County, their offense will start like this. Quarterback Colby Baylor. Tailback J.P. Schlemmerhorn. Halfback Braden Barnett. Your XY, they go XYZ as far as determining their wideouts, and that's Eric Minute is your X, Bryce McMacro is your Y, and Kevin Martinez is your Z. Left tackle, the front line will be like this: Colby Hathaway, left guard Efren Bowles, center Lucas Idlewine, the right guard Saber Province, and right tackle John Stearns. We're waiting here for the West Central marching band to
Now, Billy, to just throw in some here. X is usually your receiver on the line of scrimmage. It's away from your tight end. Your Y is usually your tight end, and then your Z is usually with your tight end, but off the line of scrimmage.
Well, I'm glad we got you.
Oh,
here.
man. They're gonna make. He's gonna make us sound like we know what we're talking about.
Geez, well,
30 years we haven't.
We got one guy that knows what he's talking about.
West Central High School
Oh boy!
varsity football matchup.
I think we're going to have to take our final timeout here, as we're going to have the
remove your caps as the West Central Marching Trojans perform our
national anthem right now.
Founded in 1931, Community State Bank in Brook is your community bank. We specialize in relationship banking while offering the technology required to meet your modern banking needs. Community State Bank is the area leader in new construction loans and home mortgages. Our lenders know small business and have products to meet your farm and business needs. We're available to get to know you and your needs today at 224 West Main in Brook or by calling 219-275-2441.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Meet you at Arnie's, Rensselaer's go-to pizza and so much more. Pizza, sandwiches, burgers are here. Don't forget about dessert. Wings, cheese sticks, garlic bread too. Arnie's pizza menu has something for everyone. Dine in or carry out in the best pizza in town. Located across from St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. Call 219-866-9999 and meet you at Arnie's.
In agriculture, preparation is important. Dedication is you deciding what to plant and then asking what it will take for a good crop. How much work will it take to produce the final crop? In sports, preparation is vital in becoming the best you can be. Dedication is a will of achievements for a winning desire. Corbett Farms encourages everyone to do their best by having a winning spirit, attitude, and achievement. Your positivity will make a difference. Corbett Farms is proud to sponsor high school sports.
After a hard day's work or play, it's time for some relaxation, and there's no better place than Unwind on Front Street in Rensselaer. For massage therapy, facials, spray tanning, yoga classes, and wellness, stop by Unwind. They also offer student athletes 30-minute massages for $25. Alina would like to thank Unwind's loyal customers for their patronage since 2016. To make an appointment, call Unwind at 219-869-0290.
At West Central. Hey, it's nice to be here. We haven't been to a West Central football game in years.
It has been a while, that's for sure.
And I tell you, Jeff Messer, the new AD here, came out. Scotty and I were at the crack of dawn. We came over here at 9 o'clock. He was right here to open up the gates for us and help put up the banner for us and help everything. He just was wonderful. So
that's great.
And our buddy Jeff LeBeau is Tri-County AD, so
we get so much cooperation from head coaches, athletic directors, the
fans,
concession fans, you name it. It is just
wonderful.
Well, no, we're two invalids up here, so we need all the help we can get, you know.
No kidding. Hey, West Central won the toss. They elected to go ahead and take the ball in the second half.
In the second half.
On behalf of the Indiana High School Athletic Association,
that's
we welcome
good.
you to West Central Trojan Field.
See if I can give you real fast starters for Trojan defense.
Language or disorderly conduct was unacceptable and unwelcome at Indiana High School Athletic.
They're three-man front, be manned by Blake Hughes, Buzz Beiswinger, and Riley Jackson.
Your cooperation is greatly appreciated.
One linebacker is Christian Hughes, another Jacob Pilarski, strong safety Spencer Lehman, cornerback Colton Tarr and Connor Marlott, and free safety Aiden White.
You've got to like those West Central uniforms. You can see the numbers plainly. Maroon uniforms with white numerals, black pants, black helmets.
Yeah, those are really sharp.
Probably about the best for reading.
Absolutely.
You see.
I'm blind and I can see them even out here. Tri-County in their traditional blue helmets, white shirts with red numerals and red pants. So
the only one that had better numerals, better font width of it was that Purdue squad yesterday on TV.
Yeah.
Those were the biggest numbers I've ever seen. They stretched across the whole back of the player.
Lanou in number 21, Minnick.
Eric Minnick and Braden Lanou back deep to receive the kickoff for Tri-County. We're set to go. 12 minutes up on the clock. It's Midwest Conference football tonight here on 3KGthecage.com. The boot is away. It's a short kick. Headed at about the 25-yard line, picked up by one of the short men, number 11, Lanou. He gets tripped up right away, so Tri-County will start with a long field inside their own 30 at the 29. Kobe Baylor is a quarterback, 6'3", 182-pound junior.
Bob, this will probably be another quick ball game if these two teams stick to the ground like they have through two games.
Shotgun formation for Baylor. He goes back to pass, fires it out. It's dropped. Ooh. Braden Barnett was right there and had it right in his hands and dropped it. Incomplete.
That ball hit him between the 2 and the 0.
Pass intended for Barnett is incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10.
I don't know if you've heard footsteps coming on from the West Central D-back. Or maybe he was just looking to run before he caught it.
Split backfield behind Baylor. 2nd down and 10 at the 29 for the Cavs. There's a loose ball. It's fumbled snap. Dribbled back to the quarterback, but he fell on it for a loss.
Covered up quickly by number 70, Buzz Beiswinger.
So, ball back to the 27, loss of 2. 3rd down and 12. Not an ideal start for the Cavaliers.
Beiswinger in on the stop for West Central. Just kind of had to fall on Baylor.
Looks like the 4-man defensive front for the Trojans on 3rd and 12. Baylor option play, and he's going.
Oh, he breaks away.
He gained good yardage up, not close to the 1st down yet. It's 4th down and a couple.
For 11 yards.
Nice strong run, though. It looked like they first contact did him right in back of the line of scrimmage, actually.
Greg Willis, would you go for this on 4th down and this deep in your own territory?
Well, you're gambling here because if you don't get it, you're going to give West Central a really, really good field position.
It looks like they're going for it, though. 4th down and 2 from the 27. or 37, I'm sorry.
I think Tri-County's got bigger guys up front, but we'll see what happens here.
Long count. Baylor looks over the defense here. And maybe he's just trying to draw him offside. Nope. He keeps it himself, and he's going nowhere. He's being stacked up at the 33. Tried to run outside and had no room to run, and the Trojans are right there. They stop him on downs. That's a gamble you take, isn't it, guys?
Yep.
No kidding. Zion Rodriguez in on the stop, one of the many seniors on this Trojan squad.
Well, that's the situation there, guys, that I think the old school, if you're going to go for it, you have a yard to go, get underneath center and just quarterback sneak it. But that's too old school anymore, I think.
I guess. Connor Marlatt is the signal caller. Running back is Jaden Miller right behind him. And is that a modified pistol? Is that how you call that, Greg?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you're 2x2 or slots there with the fullback and, short pistol.
Man in motion to the left.
Just triple
and
option.
Marlat's got it, rolls around, and gets pretty good yardage. He may gained 8 on that first down carry, kept it himself, and found yardage.
Picks up 8 yards, brings up a second 2.
It's a triple option.
Second down and 2 from the 26, maybe? 27.
Riley Hughes was in on the stop for the Cavs.
Marlatt with a man in motion. Is a handoff to number 2, Aiden White. Got a first down and a little bit more before gang tackled by a host of Cavaliers.
8 White, ball carrier.
But a first down.
About 15 yards, that's enough for a Trojan. First down.
Inside the 15 to the 14-yard line.
Eric Minnick was in on the stop. One of, like Bob said, many white shirts, but not before the first down. West Central's run game looks pretty good so far, Bob.
It does. Marlatt in shotgun formation. Miller right behind him, man in motion. Miller's got the handoff. Going nowhere this time. Number 21 made the stop on that play. That was Eric Minnick.
Right up the middle, and no go that time.
Gained a couple at about the, what do you say, the 13-yard line, I'd say. Hard to see the markers out there. The yard markings, for sure. Beautiful night, though.
Greg, did Coach Mark Hall, did he get his start with you when on that North Newton squad?
Yes, we hired him right out of college when he was out of Manchester.
Marlatt's got it. Nice tackle by number 10, Baylor, for the Cavaliers as Marlatt kept it himself.
What was his specialty? Is he offensive coach, defensive? Or?
Well, when he coached with me, he was line coach and defense coordinator. Then when he became the head coach and stuff, I think, like most of them, he switched over to offense.
Ball's at the 9-yard line, third down and 5. Marlatt with a man in motion. White is in motion, and now a jump at the line. And it looks like Tri-County is offsides because West Central was clapping. If that's the case, then it's going to be a first down, I believe.
And it was more than one guy. It must have been the cadence because it looked like 3 guys were offsides for TCU.
5-yard penalty. That results in a Trojan first down.
Where are they at there, Bill? They at the 5-yard line?
4.
4-yard line.
Yep.
First and goal from the 4. No score between Tri-County and West Central, but the Trojans are knocking right at the door here. First and goal from the 4 after the penalty results in a first down. Marlatt, shotgun formation, hands it off to Miller, 44.
44.
Jacob Pilarski carries it in. The fullback dribbled it into the end zone for the score. 4-yard run by Pilarski. And now West Central, I believe, always goes for 2, if I'm not mistaken. So what was the time on that, Billy?
I'm sorry?
Time?
7:46.
Let's see what they have in mind here. Always going for 2. Lat surveys the defense here. Man in motion. And the ball's into the end zone for the score. Aiden White. Aiden White scores a 2-point conversion. So West Central strikes first and leads 8-0. Back with more after this on 3kgthecage.com.
Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent Joe Goodeman has been serving the Jasper County and surrounding area since 2009. Being involved in the area, Joe Goodeman has kept his interest in making sure he provides the best insurance for his clients. Whether you need life, car, home, business, farm and crops, or even renter's insurance, Agent Joe Goodeman will keep searching for the best policy for your valued investments. Call Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Goodeman at 219-866-4694 or stop in at 2570 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer.
Bob Kurtz, Bill Kay, and Greg Willis back here at West Central. Nice start for the home team, Billy. Make a stop on downs defensively, and then punts it right in to score.
Yeah, taking advantage of that short field. Picked up the ball from TC on inside Tri-County territory. And, man, the running game, very, very impressive to start out here.
Again, the receiving team backs are way up at the 20-yard line here to field this kickoff.
Maybe going by that first kick that landed about the 30.
It's a lined shot. Fielded by Lanou, runs the right sideline and gets it across the 30 before being hauled down.
Braden Lanou, a 5'6" senior.
Cavaliers will start first and 10.
West Central 2-0 on the young season. 2 impressive wins, 26-8 and 44-12. Tri-County broke a long losing streak last week with a win 48-6 over Attica. They'd lost 13 in a row up until that point in 2 previous years. Wide out right, 2 to the left for Baylor in shotgun formation. He looks to pass, being flushed out of the pocket, fires it out. It's incomplete. Good coverage there by Miller, as the intended receiver was Braden Barnett.
That ball just well over Barnett's head as quarterback was really rushed.
8-0 West Central leading here midway through the first quarter at West Central in Midwest Conference football action. You can catch the game on 3kgthecage.com. That's go to our website or on Facebook. Go to our Facebook page at 3KG The Cage Community Broadcasting and click on it there. Or even my Facebook page. You can do that there too. So, ball handed right up the middle, nothing doing. I'm impressed, Greg, with the pursuit by the West Central defense right now.
Oh, yeah, they're really getting off the ball, and Tri-County's a little bit bigger, but West Central's definitely beating them off the ball.
3rd down and 9 for the Cavaliers at their own 33-yard line.
Cavaliers will have it 3rd and 9, the 34-yard line.
They call it the 34. Okay, we'll do that. 2 wideouts left, 1 right for the Cavs. Baylor in shotgun formation. 2 running backs behind him. Baylor goes back to pass, being flushed out, and he's going to be sacked way back inside the 25. So Baylor couldn't escape. Sizemore with the sack there.
Tristan Sizemore is a 5'10", 140-pound senior linebacker for the Trojans.
Don't see many 145-pound senior linebackers, do you?
No, you don't. But he was quick to the ball, and, man, they are not making things easy for the Tri-County quarterbacks.
Got to punt it this time, don't they? And I think that's White back deep for the Trojans, who should get good field position again here. Kick is away. It's a low kick. Hits around about the 50 and plops dead at the 47-yard line. 8-0 Trojans lead, and they have the ball again in great field position.
About the 47-yard line, that's where the Trojans will take over first and 10.
This is a big series, guys. I'd say for both teams, if West Central could punch another touchdown in, 2 touchdown leads is a lot better than 1. If Tri-County, if you just got to stop them here once and then get back and try your offense again.
Yeah, Tri-County's got to get some continuity going on offense. You're trying to throw the ball quite a bit, but West Central's just got too much speed on the outside.
So Marlatt looks at his wristband as he got wings on the left and right and a running back right behind him. Man in motion. Ball handed right up the middle to White. 40, 35, 30-yard line, but a flag down in the middle of the field. Holding on. It's going to come all the way back. So that's about a 22-yard run, but it's going to be negated by a penalty.
Wow. That's a big-time loss for the Trojans.
High school penalties
The call is holding.
are the biggest
Against the Trojans.
disruption to a drive there is.
And once again, this was a holding on the backside where it's not even on the front side. It had probably really nothing to do with the play.
10-yard penalty remains, first down.
So first down at the 39 now instead of at the 30 as it was supposed to be before.
Free safety Kobe Baylor had made that stop for the Cavaliers, the saving tackle at that point.
2 wideouts left and right for the Trojans. Wing slots on the left and right. Miller is right behind Marlatt. Marlatt goes back to pass. He's being rushed, fires it out, caught by White. Gets the penalty yardage back and a little bit more up to the 47-yard line. Gain of 11 there. So it's second down and 9 at the 48.
White is by far the leading receiver for the Trojans.
He was wide open there, wasn't he?
He got 9 receptions coming in for 82 yards, 9.1 average.
Second down and 9 from the West Central 47. Trojans lead Tri-County 8-0 here in the first quarter.
White's got a long of 37 in those first 2 games, too.
Marlatt keeps it himself. He's got running room 50. Good form tackle that time by number 5 for the Cavaliers, Kevin Martinez, 5'5" sophomore. That's how you tackle. That's how you teach it.
Like a plant, wasn't it?
Yeah, he gained about 5 yards there up to the 48-yard line of Tri-County. Third down and 5.
Wrap them up around the hips and pick them up and take them to the turf.
Absolutely. 4-man defense on the front line for the Cavaliers. Third down and 5. Marlatt hands it right up the middle to number 21, Miller.
Number 21, Jake Miller.
Short of the first down at the 44. Makes it fourth down and a couple. Go for it here, right, Greg?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you're on the other side of the 50, and the way you've been running the ball like West Central, I think you've got to have a lot of confidence here right now. And if you don't, your defense has shut down Tri-County the first 2 times they've had the ball.
Marlatt has it in the pistol set. Hands it off, and it's going to be a first down to Miller, right up the middle. Just straight ahead blocking.
Miller, the ball carrier,
got the first
picks
down.
up 5 yards, enough for a Trojan first down.
Just under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. 8-0 West Central leads, and on the march again. They survived a penalty and made a first down at the Tri-County 41, first and 10 for West Central.
Miller is the second leading rusher on this West Central squad with 78 yards coming in.
The ball handed up the middle to White. Shakes one tackler. He can't shake. No, that was a good play by number 9.
Wouldn't let
JP
loose.
Schimmerhorn.
Yeah.
Jake White, the ball carrier, picks up 5 yards, brought down by.
That could have been 15
Cavalier.
yards, but
Number
Schimmerhorn
9, JP
held on
Schimmerhorn.
and Wouldn't let him go. Still a gain of 5. Ball at the 35-yard line. 2nd down and 5 for the Trojans. Marlatt looking over his play calling sheet there on his wrist. Slot left and right, one running back, and that's Miller right behind Marlatt. Timeout on the field. We'll keep it right here.
Trojans.
Greg, what are your thoughts so far?
I'm real impressed with West Central because they have a lot of speed, and you can tell the quarterback, I think, does an excellent job. Tri-County, I thought they would be a little bit more physical. They're bigger than West Central, but they haven't been as physical as what I thought they would do. So, but here that could go in what we was talking about too, about the youth and the experience. Discrepancy on each team.
Tri-County again. We said earlier, won last week 48-6 in their home opener against Attica. They dropped a 51-0 season opener on the road at Carroll.
I'm glad to see they're not going to play Carroll anymore. That's a game they don't need to play, you know?
Exactly. West Central's first 2 wins
Once again,
came
students, just a reminder, Mrs. Racky
right here in
her
the
football
season
toss.
opener against Caston, 26-8. And then last week at Lake Station took the long trip and won 44-12.
All right, 2nd down and 5 for the Trojans at the Tri-County 35. 8-0 West Central leads. Jacob Pilarski with a 4-yard touchdown run and a 2-point conversion. Where we are at right now. Wings left and right. Miller right behind Marlatt. Miller's got the ball, and now the flag goes down.
Running back moved a little bit too quick.
So we'll move it back to
False start.
2nd down and 10.
5-yard penalty. Repeat 2nd down.
Right now, West Central stopping themselves
Yes, they
just
are.
as much as Tri-County is stopping them.
2nd down and 10 from the 40. Wide out left and right. Wings left and right. Miller right behind Marlatt on 2nd and 10. Miller's got it. Good hole right up the middle. Runs to the right side and plows ahead for the 1st down and a little bit more. Gain of 11. Down to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10, West Central.
And the stop was made by Devin Martinez, 5'5" sophomore, weighs 152, linebacker.
Good blocking by the front line of West Central so far. 1st and 10 for the 29. Man in motion. Marlatt fumbles it, and he gets plowed over for a loss. Well, remember, Mark Hall said Marlatt was supposed to be the quarterback last year. He got hurt on the very first play in the very first game. How much of a shock is that when you lose your starting quarterback who you trained all summer with, and he was out for the season? So he's anxious to get back and show something here.
TC had 2 tacklers right in on that stop, Jonathan Pearson and Benedict Whittaker.
Marlatt goes back to pass, being flushed out, fires it wide of the mark.
I was going to say, I thought they missed a holding, but now he's threw the flag out there.
Oh, man.
Obvious holding.
Spencer Lehman incomplete. There is a
flag at the 39, so that's going to – see? Now, that's going to be about a 18-yard penalty because of where the flag is. That's wrong. Who do I talk to, Greg? You're in with the IHSA. Who do I talk to about this?
You have to call their Mr. Knighty, commissioner.
You know him, right?
Yes, I told you the story about that.
I want to know why it's a spot foul. That's the harshest penalty in high school.
The only reason I think that maybe you get that is because he stopped the offensive lineman stopped the defender from sacking the quarterback, so you would probably have about as big a loss if he was sacked. Now, I don't know if that rationale carries any weight, but that's about
in
the only
pro
thing
and college, they mark it from the line of scrimmage. That's what I'm saying. So, anyway, ball's at the 40-yard line now. They got to get all the way down to the what?
I don't know. There's some
17.
further discussion here by the
They're going back even
referees.
further
Yeah.
now. Just keep walking them back, probably into their own territory, almost.
Just about.
Ball's at the 48-yard line. They got to get all the way down to the 18, so 30 yards to go.
Well, this has got to be doing a slow burn here
Yeah.
for Mark Hall. I'm telling you.
Watch-
That's got to be, what, about 5 penalties?
Yeah, watch a little counter action here because I think that's been successful to try to get Tri-County flying. And
Now, what do you mean by counteraction?
Well, you're going to start one way, but you'll come back the other way.
Marlatte's got it on a
Or
keeper.
you can have your quarterback keep it.
And he's got good running room, and the person loses his helmet. He's still on his feet. He's going to get near the first. He's got 25 of those yards back. He got it from the 48 down to the 23-yard line. 25-yard pickup. As somebody lost their helmet, he has to come out for a play now. Looked like somebody threw it. West Central, number 54, has got to come out for a play. Christian Hughes. So now it's 3rd and 7.
Yeah, 2nd and 25. That's a nice play call I have there.
Good run by Marlatte.
You can see why he comes into the game. I think Scott, Billy, you said he's the leading rusher.
The
You can
leading
see why.
rusher. Yep, by far.
3rd down and 7. Ball handed off to White. He gets tripped up out of the 18-yard line. So it's going to be 4th and manageable again here, guys.
Oh, absolutely.
About 5 yards, brings up 4th and 1.
4th and 1 for the Trojans.
From 2nd and 20, 35, what was that, 35?
Yeah.
Wow.
1:20 to go in the first quarter. 8-0 West Central leading, and they have a 4th and 1 at the 20 or 19-yard line.
This entire game's been played on this south half of the football field.
Yes, it has. 4th down and short. Handoff to Miller, and he could go all the way for the touchdown. Jaden Miller scores from 19 yards out. How about that for a answer by the Trojans? Jaden Miller, 19-yard run there with 52.1 seconds to go. I like these shot clocks too, Bill. They got the time clock on top of the play clock. I've never seen that before.
No.
That's awesome. That was a nice drive by West Central, who didn't panic. Didn't have to pass either. All the other was running.
Well, Tri-County needs to make a few adjustments there. They need to get a hat on the quarterback, I'd say, every time.
Marlatte has it. And they give it to White. And he's going to go into the end zone. What a tough individual effort by Aiden White. He had traffic along the right sideline, but plowed his way in for the score to make it 16-0. West Central still with 52.1 seconds to go in the first quarter.
You know, it's interesting, Greg, you said Tri-County make adjustment. I noticed on that touchdown run, they ended up flip-flopping their defensive end. Minnick put him number 21, the big 6'4", 189-pound senior, moved him from over on the right side to where it seemed like every run was going to over on the left side. Excuse me, the left side is where Tri-County was kind of giving up a lot of yards. And as soon as they did that, West Central recognized it on that play, and ran for the touchdown.
Well, and like a lot of option teams, especially in high school, you generally will want to go to the wide side of the field, just because the defense got more area they have to cover. Sometimes you always want to come back and, the old world of Paul Johnson, you would come back and run things to the short side of the field.
Paul Johnson.
Paul Johnson, Navy
That's
coach.
an alias.
No, he was the Hawaii's coach and then Navy's coach and then Georgia Tech. The option
We're
guru.
way outclassed here, Bill, you know.
I think so. It didn't take long to show up.
No, it didn't.
You can blame Mervin for all that, all the times we spent together.
$16-0, first quarter already. Still And it's fielded by number 11, Lanou. Runs right up the middle and goes nowhere.
Now you talk about pet peeve. That's he ran across the field and picked up no more yardage than if he just would have caught the ball and ran straight up the field.
Do they think they see daylight there and can get more yardage? Is that what they think? Not just him, but anybody.
Right. I think, well, sometimes they have to try to get the wall set up and different things like that. But, you know, once again, I think just catch the ball and run straight up the field.
You know, one thing we don't see anymore is kickoff returns for touchdowns. You know that? Or punt returns?
Well, because they've changed the rules on blocking. You can't peel back anymore.
Colton Tar in on the stop for West.
Oh, there's a bad snap, and the ball's loose, and they had to down it way back. A flag is down. So let's see what the penalty is. It's offsides on West Central, I think. Another bad penalty on the Trojans. That negates a big loss.
Offsides on the Trojans.
Must have lined up offsides, huh?
Well, what they're doing is they're pressing they're bringing their corners up and they're pressing inside out coverage, and the kid was on the Z who's off the line of scrimmage, so he just come up to press, and the guy was off the line of scrimmage, so he lined up offsides.
First down and 5 for the Cavs at the 32 now. Trailing 16-0 late in the first quarter. Ball handed up the middle and nothing doing. Holy cow, there's 3 or 4 Trojans all over the ball carrier.
Trojan front just compressed the line of scrimmage that time.
Trojan tackler number 44.
Well, they also brought 3 linebackers on that one. They brought 7-man pressure.
Polarski makes the stop, the initial hit. Let's see if the Cavaliers run another play. They don't have to if they don't want to. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. I don't think they will.
I don't think they will.
So what a quarter for the host Trojans. They put up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions and lead 16-0 after 1 quarter here at West Central. Back with second quarter action after this on 3KGTheCage.com.
Pulver Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals, increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
Meet you at Arnie's, Rensselaer's go-to pizza, and so much more. Pizza, sandwiches, burgers are here. Don't forget about dessert. Wings, cheese sticks, garlic bread too. Arnie's pizza menu has something for everyone. Dine in or carry out in the best pizza in town. Located across from St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. Call 219-866-9999 and meet you at Arnie's.
A popcorn in the pop. And one last reminder to help us keep our facilities clean by using the waste baskets located around the campus. Thank you.
Bob Kurtz, Bill Kay to my right, Jeff, jeez. First time I've done that. Greg Willis to our left.
Oh, he's here in spirit.
He is definitely. He's probably laughing at me right now for saying that, but won't be the first time or last time. Here's a long pass, incomplete, intended for number 5, Kevin Martinez at the 40.
Brings up a
Incomplete.
down.
Third down and about 5 yards to go from the 31.
Martinez with a step on the West Central defender that time, Colton Tar, but ball just a little bit overthrown.
Mark Hall coaches the Trojans. Jake West, first year as Tri-County coach. Great numbers for both of these teams. I'm so happy for both of them to have 31 guys out. Third down and long. The long pass again, up in the air, incomplete. Good coverage by Colton Tar. 5'10", 145-pound senior was right on Martinez there. And
brings up a Cavalier fourth down.
Kobe Baylor is airing it out, Bob. But
yes, he is.
Very close to connecting on both of those last 2 passes. But it's tough, though, when you're throwing it.
Yeah.
30-plus yards, man.
White back deep. 16-0 Trojans lead. And again, West Central should get good field position after this punt. There's a kick, and it's a short kick. Goes backwards, and it rolls dead inside the 45 at the 44 of Tri-County. So not a very long punt there. That's 13-yard punt.
For the Cavaliers, that's where the Trojans will set up first and 10.
16-0 West Central. They're looking for more here.
Cavaliers got to be careful here not to let it get out of hand in the first half. And this series of
They haven't came close to stopping them yet, though, have they? Even with all the penalties West Central is committed. First and 10 from the 44 for West Central, right in front of us. We're on the 45-yard line. Our vantage point. This is a good view of them up here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Windows are pretty big and
clean.
Clean, yeah. Marlatt in pistol formation, White in motion. Ball handed up the middle to Lehman. He's got running room. 20, 15, 10, 5. A flag goes down. What was that? I didn't see anybody around. What could the flag be?
Spencer Lehman goes 44 yards.
Let's get a block in the back somewhere.
Flag on the play.
That was totally unneeded.
And that, like I said, once again, it's behind the play. And, we may have a sideline warning because the coach is.
Cut it out, too. It was a touchdown pass or play.
Is that all it was?
44-yard touchdown run by Spencer Lehman.
So that'll be a warning.
Run stands. It is a
Stick that flag in your pocket. What do they call that for, Greg?
They say it's safety issue.
Well, then call a penalty on them. Don't say a warning.
It's one of those things that
they get a warning for an offside. So the next time you do that, you're going to be penalized 5 yards.
Who was the run by, Bob?
Spencer Lehman.
Thank you.
Number 14.
All right.
At the 11:27 mark, Trojans go for 2 again. Marlatt keeps himself, and now he pitches it out, and White's not going to get it this time, I don't think.
He did.
He got in?
Yep.
He got in. That was a busted play. The ball was pitched and fumbled, and White got it in anyway. So I guess Aiden White just is a 2-point man here. 24-0. That play looked like it had no chance, and they score.
No, and he should have put it in his back pocket, but, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Yes, it is. Sometimes plays work out even when they're busted.
So touchdowns by 3 different runners on the ground here. Jacob Pilarski, a 4-yard run. Jaden Miller, a 19-yard run. And Spencer Lehman, a 44-yard run.
Tri-County has no answers, guys, for this running machine of West Central.
Your Trojan football team will be in action next Friday.
11:27.
Travel to Culver Community High School for a 7 p.m. kickoff.
Well, here's probably where some of Coach Hall's experience of being a head coach for 12 years comes in, and probably where Jake's going to. I mean, you can have all enthusiasm in the world, but he's drinking out of the fire hose now and learning curve a little bit. So now Tri-County needs to make some adjustments.
Do you do that at halftime, or you try and do it on the fly out here now?
Well, I think you have to do some adjustments on the fly now. They need to do something because they're getting on the edge of Tri-County. They're really not beating them between the tackles. It's the quarterback and then a toss or a counter like that was.
No, Bill, you're only 2 scores away from that magic.
There you go.
Mercy rule.
was thinking about it.
Ball's at the 20, drop, picked up again, flag goes down. These officials like to throw the flag every play.
They do.
It's going to be another one on West Central or Tri-County.
By Trojan number 64, Joe Jackson.
It's going to be on Tri-County.
I think that'll be their first one, won't it? Or second
I think
one?
so. Got to be on Tri-County.
This crew's got to button it up here a little bit. Enough's enough. I think it's this one guy, too.
Put their hankies right in their pants,
there
right?
There you go.
Let them play, Bill says.
Please.
Holding on Tri-County, so I'll mark it back.
Holding on the Cavaliers on the last
Well, if you're
play.
Tri-County now, you got to get something positive going and just some simple plays. Try to get a first down, you know, and you can't make up 24 points in one play. So you got to try to build off of something positive, not a 3 and out.
So the ball all the way back to the 26-yard line.
And we'll begin first and 10 from their own
Tri-County
26
takes
yard
over
line.
first and 10. 24-0 West Central leading here early in the second quarter. 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns, and 3 two-point conversions for West Central.
And they've had to overcome penalties on all those drives.
Baylor surveys the defense here. Hands it off, and boy, the defensive front of the Trojans are just putting up a wall, aren't they?
I think that was Jacob Pilarski on the stop that time.
May have gained a yard up to the 27. Second and 9. 10:54 in the first half, 24-0. West Central leading. Wideouts left and right, running backs right behind Baylor. He hands it off and nowhere. Shimmerhorn.
By number 70, Buzz Beiswinger.
Buzz Beiswinger got to stop. Lost a couple yards back to the 24-yard line.
Great quickness that time, getting into the Cavalier backfield.
3rd down and 12 at the 24. Again, a spot where you don't want to be in if you're Tri-County. Now they only got 7 on the play clock. They're going to have to hurry. There's no way they're going to get this play off.
Yeah, he called timeout.
They'd have to call timeout. Timeout on the field. 24-0 West Central. Back after this on 3kgthecage.com.
High-quality personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117. Or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
Greg Willis on camera tonight, and commentary, Bill Kay and Bob Kurtz with you here. We're 3kgthecage.com. Make sure you watch the game after the game. We have archived games and Coach's Cage programs. You can go to our website for all those, and they'll send you to the link for our archived games.
Next week, we plan to be at North Newton, Kankakee Valley. Comes a calling.
Yeah, I think that game is a go, even though North Newton canceled their game tonight. I think they're going to Shimmerhorn's got it. May have got back to the line of scrimmage.
Shimmerhorn brought down by Trojan
4th down and long.
44, Jacob Pilarski.
But Scott Rao
brings up a Cavalier.
just didn't have enough players to play this week for North Newton. They only had 12 able bodies, so 3 of the players got hurt, concussions last week, so they had to skip this week, and I think they're going to try and play next week. So
Aiden White back on the single recovery.
yeah, he better scoot up some more. They're not kicking the ball very far.
No, exactly.
I think he's giving them too much time to the ball bounce. If he catches on the run, he can.
Coaches are trying to bring him up, but I don't think he can.
White should have fielded. You're right, but all he do is go about the 45-yard line, and he could have scooped. He could have saved him 20 yards there.
He wasn't paying attention because coaches were trying to bring him up, and he just.
It's so important to field those punts, and don't let the bounce get you 20 yards. So West Central takes over 1st and 10 from their own 42, leading 24-0.
Club has pork burgers.
West Central shooting for their 3rd straight win of the young season. Mark Hall's team looks really good right now, mainly on the ground. Marlatt with wings left and right, and Miller right behind him. Man in motion. Miller's got it right up the middle. Nothing going there. Good stop by number 70 of the Cavaliers, Sabre Province.
And that's what I said earlier. They're not hurting Tri-County between the tackles. They're hurting them outside the tackles.
Sabre
Province is a freshman.
Yeah. Yep. 5'10", over 300 pounds. He's got the size, Bob.
Yes, he does. That's a gain of about 1 up to the 44-yard line. 2nd down and 9 for the Trojans. Marlatt keeps it himself. We got running room to the right side. 35 or 45 down to the 40-yard line.
Marlatt picks up close to 20 yards. That's enough for a Trojan.
A 17-yard run by Marlatt there.
He's got to be over 100 yards, probably.
And Greg, nobody's containing him on the outside, are they?
No, they're not. You've got to have either a defensive back or a linebacker that's assigned, to the quarterback. It's like anything. You've got someone assigned to the fullback, someone assigned to the halfback or to the quarterback, and someone assigned, to the pitch man.
Ball's right at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 Trojans.
Ben Whittick on the stop for TC, 6'1", 172-pound junior.
White's got it. Breaks the outside. 35, 30, 25, 20-yard line. Gain of 20 yards on that carry by White. 21-yard gain.
Carry. Another Trojan first down.
Tri-County's defender was right there and just tried to arm tackle him. Missed. Been watching the Purdue game last night.
Oh man!
Because Billy talked about that.
1st and 10 from the 19 for the Trojans, looking for another score.
Purdue's tackling definitely left something to be desired last night.
Well, I think it's across everything: pro football, college football, high school football.
I've never seen guys try to just bump the guy down. Marlatt's got it himself up to the 16 before being hauled down.
Trojan number 3, Marlatt keeps it himself.
Going to be 3rd down and
yards, brings up 2nd and 7.
About 7. 2nd and 7, I should say. Second down from the 16-yard line for West Central, looking for their 4th touchdown of the first half here. They lead 24-0. 6:45 to go in the first half. Marlatt lets the clock wind down. He's got to hurry, and now they're going to call timeout. 6:35 to go in the first half. 24-0. We'll keep it right here. Next week it's Kankakee Valley at North Newton. 6:45 Central Time pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff.
Next week for the Cavaliers, it's back home, and they will entertain North White as they stay in Midwest Conference play, while West Central is scheduled the road contest at Culver.
Remind everybody, every Wednesday we have the Coach's Cage program. You can hear all the comments from your coaches. about the previous games and the weeks ahead, the games that are ahead on Friday night. It's every Wednesday at 6 o'clock from Arnie's. Come out and join us and listen to your favorite coach, what he has to say about the game. Get great response from all 6 of our area coaches. And we had 5 winners last week out of the 6. That I don't think in 30 years that's happened that I've been doing games.
Yeah, because the 6th was one of the squads. We couldn't have had 6.
And usually that doesn't happen because Midwest Conference schools always play each other. So,
what do you guys think about the Big Ten opening up? Their openers were a lot of times against conference opponents.
I know. I don't mind that.
I think it's interesting, and as these conferences keep getting bigger and bigger.
Good pitch out from Marlatt to Miller. Going to left sideline, down the left sideline, tight ropes it inside to 10. It's going to be a first down, first and goal.
Another Trojan.
Marlatt's really making it happen, Bill.
He is, yeah. He really, really looks polished out there.
Makes the right decisions at the right time.
He's not a big guy by any means, but he's got speed.
First and goal from the 6-yard line now for West Central, looking for their 4th touchdown. Marlatt has it. Hands it right up the middle.
Spencer Lehman.
Lehman's got it. 3 or 4 Cavaliers made the stop on that one. Ball's at the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal from the 4. Wideouts left and right for Marlatt. They take their time on the play call.
Oh, they certainly do.
White in the backfield along with Lehman. It's a wishbone set almost.
Right up the middle.
Middle of the middle and scores from 4 yard out. Jaden Miller.
4 yards for a Trojan touchdown.
Jaden Miller scores from 4 yards out, his 2nd score of the game. And suddenly it's 30-0 right now, with 5:40 to go in the first half.
That was just a basic wishbone. You had a double lead and a power play.
Yeah, the wishbone. That's what I was looking for. Let's see if they can go. Four for 4 in extra point conversions here. Man in motion, Marlatt.
No,
and it's fumbled, so no good on the 2-point conversion.
Is no good.
So it's 30-0.
Trojans 30, Cavaliers
5:40 to
0.
go in the first half. First half, we'll run down the scoring summary. Look ahead at some of the other games in our area. Look ahead to next week and have some analysis there. All right. What an impressive first half by West Central, guys.
Oh, absolutely. They've really got their run game going. You know, about the only thing that Coach Hall can complain about would be the penalties.
Yeah.
But they've overcome those.
Yes, they have.
Also, pork burgers will be available from the West Central Athletic Boosters, as well as our other selections from the concession stand.
The kickoff team's getting a workout this first half for sure.
Where you came in, there are no pass outs for
Yeah, they will on the toss and deferred, so they will get the ball.
Look at what's going on here. Last 2 weeks we've had almost the mercy rule in the first half almost.
Well, we did last week, didn't we?
I know, yeah. Almost the first quarter.
What is it again now? Is it
35.
35.
By halftime.
Oh, because it used to be 40.
Left in the first half, and that means at the end of the half,
If you're ahead by 35 in the second half, the clock runs all the time, except for end of the quarter and timeouts and the other time they run. So, and with all these penalties, we'd have a 12-minute quarter.
You don't have to have the 35 in the first half, right?
When you get to 35 points ahead, that's when it starts.
That's when it starts.
Okay, because that changed over, because it was just the second half.
Yeah, it can't happen in the first half. It has to happen in the second half. Here's a line shot. Fumbled. Picked back up. Oh, good tackle.
Man.
Number 12, he's fired up, too.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Owens kick taken
Once
by
again,
Noah Saylor.
Arm tackle, but it worked.
immediately by Trojan number 12, Noah Salyer.
Boy, he's got to feel great on that, you know?
Just a sophomore, Salyer.
Salyer, I'm sorry, I mispronounced his name.
5'11", 165.
1st and 10 for the Cavs. Boy, they need something going badly here now. It's the ball's at the 26-yard line. They trail 30-0. Baylor surveys the defense. Two wideouts left and right. Running backs left and right of Baylor on 1st down and 10. Shimmerhorn's got it, but he's got nowhere to go. Loses yardage back inside the 25.
Hit the backfield
Stopped
by
by,
Trojan number
Meislinger.
5, Zion Rodriguez.
And Zion Rodriguez.
Loss of about 2 or 3 there. 2nd down and long. Cavaliers just can't get anything going offensively. 30-0 West Central leading Tri-County here in Midwest Conference football action on 3KGthecage.com. Running backs right behind Baylor, left and right for the receivers. The slot to the left now. Baylor goes back, pitches out. Here's a flea flicker. Boy, that's got to be interference on White. White didn't need to do. He didn't need to do that. He could have had the interception easy, and he threw the receiver down. That was just a bad play by White.
Yeah, but that was going to be a penalty even before he threw him down because the ball was in the air and there was contact.
But I'm saying he didn't need to do that. Anyway, it's going to be on West Central again. That's going to be a 15-yard walk-off, good enough for the 1st down.
They're going to be closing in on 100 yards of penalties.
Oh, for sure. Silly penalties.
Silly penalties.
Silly penalties.
A lot of them are really silly.
Now what are they doing?
We got a sick player for Tri-County, I think.
What, did you see the sick player last night for Purdue after he scored that touchdown?
Yeah.
Nice close-up shot there. A little.
I don't think they knew that was coming.
Heave-ho there.
Yeah, I know it.
That was a tough run by that interceptor with the pick six. 70 yards, I think?
72 yards, yeah.
Yeah. And a nice.
So have they discussed the penalty, or will the referee's taking a break too?
I think so.
They're walking it off. It's going to be a 15-yarder. Just uncalled for. Move it all the way up to the 39-yard line. West Central's got to be saying, what are we doing? All these penalties.
Yellow flags all over the place.
That would have set West Central up in business. That pass was woefully underthrown, and White had the interception, but he threw the receiver down first.
Coming into tonight's game, leading tacklers for West Central are Pilarski with at 14. It's Jacob Pilarski with 14 coming in, and Beiswinger had 10.
The result was a first down.
Medical personnel are taking their time getting across the field there. Holy cow.
Whoa, jeez.
No hurry there. We'll just walk over.
It looked like me going up the bleacher
Oh,
stands.
boy.
Wow.
1st and 10 after the 15-yard walk-off at the 39. West Central just killing themselves with penalties. Wideouts left and 2 on the right side for the Cavaliers. 2 running backs. Baylor goes back to pass, being rushed, fires it deep.
It's got a guy.
And it's good. But that is not interference.
broken up, and for Minnick.
We got another flag on this sideline too.
Yeah, this guy is flag happy.
He's going to call sideline
Again?
infraction.
He's
Yep.
something.
Well,
Yeah.
so I think that'll be an additional one.
That was not interference
It didn't look
at
like it.
all.
No.
That was a terrible call. Again, they love to have discussions. What are you discussing? You called the penalties. Just get on with the enforcement of it. They think everybody came to see them, you know? Now they get all of them are involved.
Get the last guy in. He's out there feeling lonely.
So, in the words of Charles Barkley, a terrible.
Terrible call.
Terrible.
Maybe y'all just ought to sit on a bench. All the players just sit on the bench out there. Maybe that's what they should do.
Well, and, I mean, you got to look at things in some common sense wise. And when I was coaching and they were putting this in, to me, you would get some officiating crews that they would want to, show their authority, so to speak, because, I mean, you've got a buffer zone there of about 3 yards, and
Unsportsmanlike conduct also called.
it's still let the kids have some
they mark
fun.
off 2 penalties.
Yeah, that's said it was going to be an additional to
Unsportsmanlike.
Well, that's what. Yeah.
Cavaliers will have ball.
Maybe they called it on the coach. Maybe a coach said something.
36-yard line.
Jeez. Tri-County in business at the West Central 36. The Trojans piling up the penalty yards. Mark Hall is going to be livid about that.
I've never seen a side judge that was that.
Baylor goes back to pass. Looking deep. Fires it out.
No flag.
Hey, no flag this time.
Pass for Minnick.
Minnick was the intended receiver, and good coverage by the Trojans there. We have 4:25 to go in the first half. 30-0. West Central leading Tri-County. Second down, 10 from the 36. Two wideouts left, one to the right for the Cavaliers. Baylor with 2 running backs behind him. He's going to pass, fires it deep, and that's going to be overthrown. Good coverage by White there
Baylor's pass.
to Minnick. Third down and 10 where the Cavs just can't get in. The only way they remove the ball is by penalty.
I'd like to see him throw a little bit more medium range. They keep throwing everything deep. So, but I don't know if they're seeing something that we're not seeing. But with as much pressure as West Central's bringing, those short routes are open.
Third down and 10 from the 36.
Baylor obviously has a nice arm. He throws a good ball, but boy, your degree of difficulty with these lengthy passes.
2 wideouts to the short side. Baylor goes back, looking deep. He fires it deep. It's going to be, now that should be interference on Tri-County. Looked to me like, but they call nothing. They're testing.
There's a flag down.
Broken up again by
Probably got a holding where that's at.
Colton Tarr with the pass deflection there.
There's a flag on the
Another penalty, and it's been penalty marred here in the first half.
Offensive holding.
Again, that'll be a 15-yard walk-off by the time they get it where the flag is. These referees are dramatic, too.
Jeez, he's got to
Make sure everybody sees him first, and then.
You guys are being critical. You guys are being harsh on these guys.
Well, the first weeks, the refereeing was wonderful.
penalty is declined.
Well, they declined the penalty. That's unusual. Fourth down and 10.
Yeah, they want the down. That's what Mark wants.
4th and 10 from the 36 now for Tri-County with 4:09 to go in a 30-0 West Central lead here. Midwest Conference play from Francisville. Baylor goes back to pass again, rolling out, fires it deep once again, way over the head of the intended receiver, Minnick. And that's where West Central will take over at their 36.
Baltar again on the coverage.
Looks like it's
Turnover on down.
the same
So
length of
West Central
pass
takes
every
over.
time.
West
and
Yeah,
it's
I
not-
didn't understand that one. Baylor just kind of let it fly. He didn't even see if the receiver had any chance of catching it.
So the Trojans, despite themselves, stopped Tri-County on downs again.
Despite the referees.
30-0. West Central probably would love to score a touchdown here before the end of the half to make it a running clock here in the second half. 4:02 to go. They're at the 36-yard line. Marlatt, pistol formation, man in motion to the left. He goes back to pass, being rushed. Fires a deep, wide open, and overthrown. Chase Mitchell was wide open.
Mitchell kind of stopped.
He
on
stopped,
it.
that's
Yeah,
right. He absolutely stopped. That would have been 6 automatic. Should have had that one. That should have been caught.
Second 10.
Oh, what a play. What a play call, Greg.
No, absolutely. You've got to have an idea if you're Tri-County that you're going to try to be doing something like that. But a nice ball fake, and like you said, if the receiver kept running, it'd been another touchdown.
2nd down and 10 from the West Central 36 for Marlatt. Man in motion.
Little
Ball hand
counter.
off to White, up the middle. Gets to the 40 for being tripped up. 3rd down and 6 for the Trojans. 3:42 and counting in the first half. 30-0. West Central leading Tri-County.
Runner was spun down that time by Braden Barnett. 5'7", 158-pound senior for the Cavaliers.
Marlatt. 3rd down and 6 from the 40. White in motion. White's got it. Bursts up the middle. Breaks free. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown. 60-yard run by Aiden White. Broke free, and folks, we've hit the magic mark. It's 36-0. What a run by Aiden White. Broke free, ran right up the middle first and broke it to the right side and then scored. Being untouched.
There's a good example there of Tri-County's inexperience because the second layer of defenders did not take a really good angle.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's experience.
I mean, they had all kinds of time to at least get them by the 20, 15-yard line.
Ball handed up the middle, not going. The run failed again. So it's 36-0, 3:01 to go.
36, Cavaliers 0.
If this score, if this deficit holds to where it is, there will be a running clock in the second half from start to finish. 36-0. Boy, West Central is. I can see why they scored 44 points last week and 26 a week before.
I was surprised though with this
on the road
score.
next week to Culver
A little bit.
High School.
Just, yeah, the score, but boy, the balance of upperclassmen to underclassmen way in favor of West Central, and I think that
I thought
really
that size was going to matter a little bit, though. You know, wear down the
experience, I
Trojans.
guess, counts for more than anything, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, and I agree with that. I thought the size, but the quarterback, Marlowe, is that how you say it? Marlatt. He's been really impressive. You can tell he's got a good idea and got a good command of this system. Makes really good decisions.
And folks, he's only a junior.
And missing that year, all he's going to do is get better with more experience.
Yeah, because he could sit and learn probably by watching, right?
Right.
These officials. Oh, okay. All right. Came out with a new ball. He brought the wrong one. Okay, let's spin around.
So he's got Tri-County's football in his own hands there.
Now
Right?
we're going to go talk to the ball
Talks to
boys.
the little
a little
guy
bit.
there, yeah.
Oh, man.
Best thing about it, Billy, if we keep this score, it's going to be a running clock.
There you
so.
go.
What an impressive first half here by West Central. Mark Hall's got his team playing top notch already here. Ball goes out of bounds.
Oh, there's another. Yep. Got a flag on that one for sure.
West Central just
Ball
got
is kicked, goes
to
out of bounds.
settle down, guys. You don't need to be riled up. And
Well, and the thing you get to with like we're talking about the low numbers is, and I know a couple of years ago when I was helping Scott and we had Wagner and some of those guys, but we didn't have a lot of kids, so you have to. In the second half, who's West Central going to put in? You know what I'm saying? You don't have the depth. You can't, and you can't go out there and tell kids not to play hard because that's when they get hurt.
And they can only, with the quarter limitation,
right?
They're really limited there too. So then maybe there's enough. What 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. There's 16 or 17 guys down there, so they got to be able to put some people in anyway. Maybe not 11, but. 36-0. West Central leading with 3:01 to go. Baylor looking out to his left. Rolls out. Fires it out. It's incomplete. Intended for Barnett.
Greg, if you're coach here at West Central, what do you do at halftime? Do you harp on the penalties?
Well, I think definitely you do. You can't. They've got probably close to over 300 yards rushing and scored 36 points. I think you definitely have to address it. And then in the second half, you got to talk about focus, concentration. Don't have anyone do anything dumb, like get kicked out or anything like that. So I think you have to hit on those things.
Second down and 10. Baylor goes back to pass again. Flushed up the middle, gets positive yards up to the 39. Gain of 4, third down and 6.
About 4 yards brought down by Trojan tackler number 17, Austin Bolin.
2:40 and counting to go in the first half here. 36-0. West Central leads.
But I'm real impressed with West Central. I think Mark's done a great job. I know the last couple of years it's been a little tough on him, and it's good to see that West Central, with their tradition, that they've bounced back a little bit here.
Baylor rolls out to his left, and he's going to go for a first down. Good run by Baylor. Eluded the traffic and went out of bounds right in front of his bench for the 6 yards.
Finally dragged down by Zach Gilger.
Another interesting thing, they've been rolling him. He's a right-handed quarterback, and they've been rolling him a left many times, and that's kind of unusual. Usually, you want to roll your quarterback more to the side which he throws with.
First and 10 at the 45. They gained just enough for the first down. First and 10, the Cavaliers at their own 45. 2:11 to go in the first half. 36-0 West Central leading.
That's their first down, not via penalty.
Wow.
Baylor gets sacked at the 42-yard line. Loss of 3.
Man, that's Zach Gilger again.
When you're not running the ball, those defensive linemen can just charge after you and play the pass.
Gilger's a 5'11 junior, 160 pounds.
Second down and 13 from the 42. Whiteouts to the right, one to the left. Baylor goes back to pass, being rushed. Fires it deep. It's going to be incomplete. Third down and 13. Halftime, Bill will have the scoring summary. Go over some of the other games in the area. Early start, we probably won't get many scores on the games, so we'll do what we can. Third down and long. Baylor goes back to fires it out. It's going to be intercepted.
Baylor's pass is intercepted.
Oh, another flag.
What are they doing now?
I think you're going to have an unsportsmanlike on West Central.
Marlatt with the interception. What are they doing? West
not-
Central's got to calm it down.
You're not saying it's another sideline violation.
Oh, well, I saw one of the coaches getting on to a couple of.
It's going to be the interception, though, right? That's going to count.
Oh, yes. It was post turnover.
What's that? Hands behind your back. What does that mean?
That's a sideline warning again.
That guy,
Penalty on the Trojans, but the interception.
That's the third. I've never seen three.
Yeah, that's
Mark Hall's wanting an explanation. What's going on?
Right, because the kid came out. I watched him, but the play was over. He come out to cheer because the West Central kid had made the interception.
Now, you can't even cheer a good play. Now, come on.
And, well, these guys are taking it to another step, I guess.
a ridiculous step.
So anyway,
this side judge has got.
Because the play's over. I understand if the play's going on, but the play was over.
White's got it, 45, 50, 45, 40.
A Martin carry picks up 20 yards. That's enough for a
Another flag goes down.
touchdown.
In the second quarter, South Newton leading Traders Point 6-0. Billy Boy, you want to mark that down on your sheet somewhere where the games are?
The Rebels trying to go 3-0.
How about that?
Been a long time for them. I'm happy for Beavis too. He's a good.
Yes.
He's a good guy.
Yes, he is. And of course, it's against West Central.
Personal foul
on West Central. What is going on? They might have a record for penalties in one half on a team. I'm guarantee you Mark Hall's going to address that at halftime more than anything else.
Yeah, I didn't see that one, but that was on the other side of the field.
Yeah,
so.
just one more play here, and we can get this half over with. So. Lehman's got it, 50, 45, 40. Knocked out of bounds at about the 36.
Lehman on the carry picks up about 17 yards. That's enough for a
17-yard pickup.
touchdown.
There's 33 seconds to go. And really, they don't even have to run a play here if they don't want to.
Well, the play clock's at. Yeah, you're right.
No, they can run one. They have to run one.
What?
Now this official side judge is.
What's he doing?
What is he doing?
What is he doing?
He's like lecturing the West Central bench. He can't do that. That's showboating.
Yeah,
I tell you that.
That's not even the head.
West Central's got to cool down too, though. They're all fired up.
I don't know why he was yelling at the West Central sideline.
He stepped out about 10 yards from West Central's bench and started yelling at him.
Because all the players and coaches are behind the white line.
Just go on the track then, West Central. Put your players on the track. Maybe he'll like that then. And plus, it's taken about an hour and a half for this half because now he's explaining to Mark Hall what he's talking about. You can talk to him at halftime, official. What is going on?
This is a JV crew at best, maybe middle school. Why? They're trying to act like they. Wow.
Just kneel down, okay? And forget about this half, please.
Somebody should have a video of that jerk being out there
We've got
lecturing.
one.
Yeah, we do. You're right.
And here's a run by Zion Rodriguez.
Rodriguez on the carry.
Gets a few yards, but
Mark called a timeout.
Mark, come on.
Have you ever seen an official lecture?
No.
A sideline of players.
No.
He's taking something personally, and he's just ridiculous.
He must be mad. He must be mad.
Earlier this evening,
yeah.
It is in the concession stand. If you are missing your cell phone, please visit the concession stand. You can claim it there.
Yeah, I wouldn't have handled that very well when I was on the sidelines being lectured.
No.
Nope. You know.
The referee doesn't lecture the players.
Well, I mean, and like we said, it didn't openly appear that they were doing anything wrong. That'll be a topic for conversation on Wednesday with Mark.
Yes, it will.
Update from South Newton. Traders Point leads 7-6 now in the second quarter. Extra points are crucial in high school football.
Just a reminder again, the West Central cross-country teams, middle and high school, will be competing in the Caston Invitational tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
Second down and about 6 yards to go from the 31-yard line. Marlatt goes back to pass, fires it out. It's dropped right at the 18-yard line.
4-5, Zion Rodriguez incomplete.
Rodriguez was the intended receiver.
Mark Hall must be mad now. This is passing here.
I was going to say, yeah, I think the officials got Mark fired up because normally you would just take a knee and get in,
yeah.
and
I think you're right, 100% right.
And Mark doesn't usually get very fired up. It takes a lot to get him show much emotion.
Well, we'll have a lot to talk about next Wednesday when we talk to Mark. Mark's a pretty honest guy. He'll tell you what he thinks, that's for sure. There's another flag.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Let's start taking over from the other sideline. Have you noticed the side judges are the ones that are the biggest offenders?
Yep. Do officials talk at halftime, Greg, and say
these guys
we're dominating the game too much and
this is a
too many
travesty.
penalties? Or do you know that?
Do what now?
Do the officials talk among themselves at halftime?
Yeah, I think that's happened. It's especially if the coaches have been giving them a hard time and stuff in blowout games. Yeah, so.
Run by Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, the ball carries the ball for 11 yards. It's enough for a Trojan first down.
5.1 seconds to go.
Well, we talked about it on the way over. You know you've had a very good game, officials, whatever sport, if you don't remember the officials.
And that's the end of the first half. Finally.
The first half with the Trojans.
So there'll be a running clock in the second half. It's all Central so far in this Midwest Conference matchup. The Trojans lead Tri-County 36-0. Bath will look with a scoring summary after this on 3kgthecage.com.
Just a reminder, you can visit
Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent Joe Goodeman has been serving the Jasper County and surrounding area since 2009. Being involved in the area, Joe Goodeman has kept his interest in making sure he provides the best insurance for his clients. Whether you need life, car, home, business, farm and crops, or even renter's insurance, Agent Joe Goodeman will keep searching for the best policy for your valued investments. Call Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Goodeman at 219-866-4694 or stop in at 2570 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer.
After a hard day's work or play, it's time for some relaxation, and there's no better place than Unwind on Front Street in Rensselaer. For massage therapy, facials, spray tanning, yoga classes, and wellness, stop by Unwind. They also offer student athletes 30-minute massages for $25. Alina would like to thank Unwind's loyal customers for their patronage since 2016. To make an appointment, call Unwind at 219-869-0290.
Reinforcements Designs is a full-service graphic design, screen printing, and sign shop. They offer logo designs, screen printing, banners, signs, vehicle lettering and graphics, airbrushing, vinyl letterings, digital printed graphics, freehand engraving, and more. 37 years of design and graphics, Reem Bontrager will help you come up with a customized project of your ideal or plan. Just ask. Give Reinforcements Design a call at 219-866-8626 for your next graphic design project.
In agriculture, preparation is important. Dedication is you deciding what to plant and then asking what it will take for a good crop. How much work will it take to produce the final crop? In sports, preparation is vital in becoming the best you can be. Dedication is a will of achievements for a winning desire. Corbett Farms encourages everyone to do their best by having a winning spirit, attitude, and achievement. Your positivity will make a difference. Corbett Farms is proud to sponsor high school sports.
Welcome back to West Central High School, where it's halftime and all in favor of the host, West Central, as they've run wild on TC here with 5 touchdowns, all via the rush to break this thing wide open and push us into the mercy rule for second half of play, which will be a running clock, no matter. Okay, scoring got started this way. Early on, Tri-County had the initial kickoff, could do nothing with it, and the Trojans immediately put points on the board. A nice short drive, very productive, finished with a 4-yard scamper by Jacob Pilarski. Aiden White was the first of 3 straight 2-point conversion runs, made it 8-0 with 7:46 still to go in the first quarter of play. Then beating the second quarter clock with another touchdown was this time 19-yard run by Jaden Miller. Good for the points with 53 seconds left. White's run made it 16-0. With 11:27 to go in the half, the first of 3 second quarter touchdowns by West Central was a 44-yard run by Spencer Lehman, making it 22-0 White's run, and it was 24-0 with 11:26 to go in the half. Then with 5:40 remaining, Jaden Miller punched in a 4-yard run to make it 30-0. It was finally TC stopped West Central on the point conversion try, but still 30-0 with 5:40 to go in the half. And then about 2.5 minutes later, a 60-yard run by Aiden White was a beautiful long run by the West Central back, and the run failed, making it 36-0 with 3:01 to go. It was been a penalty-marred first half of play, but other than that, West Central's ground game just churned it out. The Cavaliers could not stop them, especially going wide on the ends, and DC's going to have to find something that works a little bit here for second half. All right, we'll take a timeout and come back with more halftime analysis. You're listening and watching high school football action on 3KG.com.
Hi, this is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Underwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
Meet you at Arnie's, Rensselaer's go-to pizza, and so much more. Pizza, sandwiches, burgers are here. Don't forget about dessert. Wings, cheese sticks, garlic bread too. Arnie's pizza menu has something for everyone. Dine in or carry out in the best pizza in town. Located across from St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. Call 219-866-9999 and meet you at Arnie's.
Pulver Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals. Increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back to West Central High School, where again your halftime score is the host Trojans 36, Tri-County Cavaliers nothing. TC, it seemed like, really went to the long pass game early on in the contest, Greg, and I was, it's like you had brought it up once that surprised that they didn't try more of a intermediate type of something that with a little higher percentage rate of completion, because they threw a lot of balls out there, but man, they were all over 25 yards, 30 yards. Those are hard to complete.
Oh, exactly. And I mean, there's one thing is trusting the defense, and I haven't watched film or was in a coaching meeting, so I'm just just looking at general knowledge. But yes, in some of the intermediate routes, West Central is, they're playing a 4-3, and they're pressing the corners, and they're bringing those, what we call 7-man pressure, and the middle of the field's wide open. You would think maybe they could run
some slants.
Well, you could. Well, they're taking the slants away because I call it they're playing inside-out coverage. So in other words, the defensive back has got leverage to the inside, so you can't really hit a slant. So they're running the right routes, the fade route. But I would try to get something over the middle to my tight end, or something up the seam real quick, because the West Central linebackers are really playing tight to the line of scrimmage. But really, really impressed with West Central's quarterback and the run game. And you can tell he's got a good grasp at everything. And and here again, Jake's his first year, and you got to try getting something positive going in the running game. West Central's really just controlled the line of scrimmage, which I thought was surprised me a little bit because Tri-County's definitely got the size on them.
I'm impressed with the Cavalier quarterback, his arm. Kobe Baylor, there is no doubt he's got a good arm. And he threw some balls they were, flat out 30-yard spirals. But again, when you can't pick it all up in one play or
No, and as a young coach, I think you and I've been there and done that. I think you can fall into that a little bit. Wanting to hit the big score but you've got to stay with your game plan and you can see that from what West Central's done but yeah, I thought the game would be, looking at both teams warming up, I really thought the game would be more competitive than what it is right now. Of course, Mark Hall's got some things to work on with West Central. They've shot themselves in the foot quite a few times with the penalties. Some legit maybe, and some not. But you've got to work on those things. But man, the quarterback for West Central's just been real impressive to me.
He looks like he's something special. Hey, we got a couple halftime scores here from teams in our area. Rensselaer Central Bombers are on the road in the Eastern Time Zone, so we got a halftime score from Hamilton Heights in the Hoosier Conference, and Hamilton Heights 7, Rensselaer nothing at the break there. Otherwise, we had a late second quarter score where South Newton led early at home as they entertained Traders Point today. They got a 6-0 lead, but Traders Point came back to take the lead with a good touchdown and a good extra point. So it's 7-6 Trader Point over South Newton. Other games from our area teams here tonight. North Newton has had to cancel out in their contest at North Judson as North Newton facing some really tough numbers issues this year as it is, and then they had players hurt, so that hurt them, and so they just didn't have the players to be able to compete this week. That was canceled. Key Valley is also at South Bend, Washington tonight. All right, we'll take a timeout and come back with second half action. You're listening and watching us on 3kg.com.
Founded in 1931, Community State Bank in Brook is your community bank. We specialize in relationship banking while offering the technology required to meet your modern banking needs. Community State Bank is the area leader in new construction loans and home mortgages. Our lenders know small business and have products to meet your farm and business needs. We're available to get to know you and your needs today at 224 West Main in Brook or by calling 219-275-2441.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Meet you at Arnie's, Rensselaer's go-to pizza and so much more. Pizza, sandwiches, burgers are here. Don't forget about dessert. Wings, cheese sticks, garlic bread too. Arnie's pizza menu has something for everyone. Dine in or carry out in the best pizza in town. Located across from St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. Call 219-866-9999 and meet you at Arnie's.
In agriculture, preparation is important. Dedication is you deciding what to plant and then asking what it will take for a good crop. How much work will it take to produce the final crop? In sports, preparation is vital in becoming the best you can be. Dedication is a will of achievements for a winning desire. Corbett Farms encourages everyone to do their best by having a winning spirit, attitude, and achievement. Your positivity will make a difference. Corbett Farms is proud to sponsor high school sports.
After After a hard day's work or play, it's time for some relaxation, and there's no better place than Unwind on Front Street in Rensselaer. For massage therapy, facials, spray tanning, yoga classes, and wellness, stop by Unwind. They also offer student athletes 30-minute massages for $25. Alina would like to thank Unwind's loyal customers for their patronage since 2016. To make an appointment, call Unwind at 219-869-0290.
Welcome back to West Central High School. We're getting ready for our second half kickoff here. Both teams out on the field, stretching, getting ready.
Bill, got another update for you at halftime here. It's Traders Point 14, South Newton 6.
So the Rebs had an early lead, but letting it slip away. They have to play catch up here in the second half on this one.
You know, talking about, I was just thinking about this, you know, we have this mercy rule, and we were talking about before the quarters. I think if you get in a mercy rule game, that those quarters shouldn't count. You know, and you know, I've been out of it for a couple of years, and maybe they did make that change. But you know, I think when you get into that, because I know you know, coaches, you don't want to burn kids' quarters and then them not be able to have a JV game and stuff. But
that makes good sense. It really does. It seems like, you know, with the numbers problems, especially at Class A, and tonight, again, it's an anomaly. Both teams, Tri-County and West Central, luckily are facing a little bit of an uptick here this year.
They are, and I mean, you go back, and I mean, it's even, you know, the most successful team in our area in the last 20 years has been Rensselaer, and you look at them, and I mean, 10 years ago they could go 2 to 3 deep and not even be touching their freshman team. And I think Chris told me he played more freshmen last year than he ever has, and you know, and that's a commonality now is freshmen playing varsity.
Right.
And even when I was at North Newton, with the very little limited success we had, you know, we hardly ever started a freshman.
It's just too much for him physically most of the time, right?
Oh, exactly. Yeah, and
mentally probably.
Well, you take a kid and he gets lit up by a senior, you know, and I mean
that's just ain't right.
Yeah, that leaves a bad taste. No one wants to get get smoked by someone, you know, but you can't turn around and tell kids now not to go out and not play. So it'll be interesting to see what adjustments that the coaches, or especially Mark Hall, makes.
Well, he's having a long discussion with his side judge here at halftime.
Well, and like I said, I've known Mark for many years, and Mark he doesn't get fired up very often. It takes a lot to get him fired up, and I mean he still is a lot calmer than most people would be.
Well, we get fired up. We're known to get fired up here.
Yes, we are. Haven't this year till tonight.
But these guys, I mean, we've got a couple. We got a referee.
Well, I always like to run things. You know, I was talking to Jeff Marlowe, and you know, Jeff used to be an official, so I always like running things, you know, by him, because you know, coaching perspective compared to officials' perspective, you know, can be a little bit different.
Right, and he saw it very much. The ridiculousness we were seeing out there. I mean, it really came to a head when the guy turned around, strutted out to about the numbers, and started lecturing the West Central. That should just, I don't know. I take offense to that. I think that's ridiculous.
You used to do that a little bit on the volleyball court.
No. Never.
Well, you guys used to make fun of me, you know, when I would get a little fired up.
You spent most of the time about where the referee is, right there at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, the
sideline. There was no sideline warning for you. That's for sure.
Well, I was the AD, so I knew a lot of the officials.
I know. You hired them probably.
Yeah, and you know, they would, you know, I used to try to have a get-back coach, but most of those guys quit. because they said that was a lost cause.
All right. West Central will get the ball. It's lined. Good running room.
Oh.
He's got one man to beat. He's going to go all the way. No, he's not. And they fumbled the ball, too, I believe. That was a heck of a run back.
Is that Aiden Smith?
That's with a huge return
Aiden White?
on the play, but there is a penalty flag.
Who was that?
I thought it was Aiden White, but I'm not sure. But of course, there's a penalty flag.
It was number 9, I think, wasn't it?
Might have been
It was 9.
They might call it
Jonathan Rowe.
Might call it a horse collar.
He ran it back
Nope.
from about the 25 all the way down to the
Holding is
15-yard line. So now, of course, they walk back. West Central, of course, with a penalty.
Well, I'm sure Mark addressed the penalties, and then
Then the second half started.
Yeah, first half, and yeah.
Well, anyway, the clock's already. They can call the penalties they want now. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Again, from their own 48-yard line. First
Clock
and 10.
runs. Well, Central Trojan fans are getting a little upset with the officials, too. That ball's all the way back to their own 48 now. It was inside the 15 when they. How did they get to? Oh, that's spot foul again, of course. Look at that. We almost played 2 minutes and they haven't ran a play yet. That's what we like to see.
Well, a game like this where the referees think you're coming here to see them play.
This ball handed up the middle to
Throw flag, come on.
44.
44,
That's
Jacob
Jacob
Pilarski's
Pilarski's got it.
Picks up 6 yards.
6-yard gain up to the 46-yard line of Tri-County. 2 minutes has gone by already. We have trouble getting our commercials in here this half. We'll have a post-game show. We have invited both coaches up, but that's kind of a crapshoot on game nights. So, if not, we'll just recap what we can. White's got it, burst ahead, 35-30. Another flag goes down, doesn't it? Or
No. 46 yards.
46 yards, White scores. No flags. I saw the ball being tossed over there. And
No, I did the same thing, Bob. Tri-County has not. I mean, West Central's been able to get outside on their perimeter on them the whole evening.
$42-0 now on the 46-yard run by Aiden White. We'll have an update from the KV game here in just a second. Again, to go for 2 here. Pilarski goes in for the 2-point conversion. 44-0 now. Oh, I didn't think they stopped the clock after a score.
They're not supposed to. I don't think. Well, the officials are.
I don't think they stopped the clock. They're not supposed to. What could the referees possibly be talking about now? Bill, you had a score from the KV.
We do, South Bend. It's Kankakee Valley 28, South Bend, Washington, nothing. So,
At halftime.
Yeah, halftime.
Cougars are on a roll now.
Yeah, they are. Big win at home last week against Wheeler.
$44-0, West Central leading.
What do you think about the Trojans' chances in the Midwest Conference here, Bob?
Well, way North Newton's banged up with their in low numbers and banged up. It's going to be tough for the Sparties, but North White must be pretty good too. So, and South Newton's already 1-0 in the conference. So,
Frontier.
How's Frontier doing?
Frontier is 1-1.
Because you know their coach left right before the season started.
I believe they beat North White last weekend.
Did they really?
Yeah, 20-14.
Canoe brings it back a few yards to the 30-yard line. Pulled down by Trojan tackler number 8, Raul Bazan.
44-0 West Central leading in the running clock here in the second half. 2 weeks in a row we've had the mercy rule involved for the whole half.
That's right.
That doesn't happen very often. First and 10 from the 30-yard line for the Cavaliers. Baylor in shotgun formation. Goes out to his left. Another flag goes down by this one official that's calling everything.
Baylor, the ball carrier.
If I were the other 5 officials, I'd say, hey, buddy, quit calling everything.
Oh, the side judge, yeah.
So he's on the other side of the field away from the play.
We don't mean to keep harping, but this is just too obvious tonight.
Yeah.
If you're watching the game, you can see it.
It's almost like they're doing it on purpose now, just to spite the game. I don't know.
Hey, we want to say thanks to Big Greg over there operating the camera for the first time, doing a great job.
No kidding.
It takes, when we're doing video, it takes 3 guys to do it. I'm telling you that. It's a handful, that's for sure.
Well, we'll see what the reviews. There may be people contacting you saying they got sick, motion sickness.
Flag on the Cavaliers this time, moves the ball back to the 20-yard line. First down and 20. Baylor fires that over the middle. It's caught. An intermediate size pass there.
Yeah.
He rifled that. That was a nice pass and catch there.
That was the number
11?
15.
Oh.
McMorrow with the catch. They gained about 9 of those yards back.
Cavaliers go 2nd and 12 from their own 29-yard line.
Already under 6 minutes to go in the quarter. This is going to be a fast one, folks. Shotgun formation, 2 wideouts to the left. Baylor goes back to pass. Fires it over the middle, incomplete. Third down and 11.
Martinez is broken up. 3rd down.
Tell you, for the most part, guys, West Central's pass defense have been pretty darn good. Whole game.
Yeah, they've been step by step with these Tri-County receivers.
3rd down and 11 from the 29-yard line of TC. They trail 44-0. Baylor goes back, being rushed, and loses 1. Still on his feet, dives across the 35 to about the 38.
Baylor on the carry.
4th down and about.
Brought down by number 17, Austin Bowling.
I'd say 2 to 3 yards to go. Cavs still trying to make something happen offensively here. Been a tale of weeks here, hadn't it? A bad first week for the Cavaliers, good second week, and now a bad
third week, yeah.
Hoping for them they go every other week anyway, at least. Here's a pass and catch to McMorrow. He's got it.
And that's what I was talking about at halftime. You know, that little seam pass.
Baylor's pass to McMorrow is complete.
Because the West Central linebackers are playing real tight.
About 18 yards. And a
18-yard pass and catch there. Is there still an incentive, Greg, when you're ahead by 44 points to pitch a shutout?
Oh, definitely. I think that's one thing you talk to kids about, and if you get a chance to see some young kids play, they want to make they want to make a good showing in front of the coaches for more playing time in the future. Biggest thing in these games is you just don't want to get anyone hurt.
Right. So far, so good, I think, on that aspect. Baylor goes back to pass, pumping in over the middle. It's incomplete.
Pass attempt from McMorrow, incomplete.
3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
44
And you're absolutely right, Bob. I thought, we haven't had, I don't think, knock on wood, I don't think we've had any cramps, and it's, been somewhat of a warm, day. We haven't just had one kid that got sick, I think. And, but yeah, we haven't really had anyone get hurt, and that's always a good sign.
2nd and 10 from the West Central 45, 44-0 Trojans over Tri-County. Baylor fires it out. It's caught and fumbled. They're going to call a fumble, a catch and a fumble, or an incomplete pass.
I think that's an incomplete, but
there's confusion by the officials now. No, they're pointing toward, I don't know what of course they got to confer. Everybody's got to come in there now.
Pass was completed.
Going to call a pass completion and a fumble and a recovery by West Central.
Why does the side judge have to come on?
I was just wondering that. He just wanted
It seems like they all have to confer on every decision. All of them have to get in there.
Oh, boy.
Well, folks, they may not get a playoff this end of the quarter. It's going to be about a minute, probably. Running clock here, and the mercy rule is kicked in at halftime. When you're ahead by 35 points or more, the clock runs throughout the second half. Man in motion to the left. Ball handed up the middle to Pilarski, I believe. That 44. Another flag goes down.
Pilarski pushes away 10 yards.
Now West Central fighting among themselves.
On the play.
I think number 74 did something wrong there. Sportsmanlike conduct.
Personal foul on the Trojans.
Why is West Central all fired up? I don't understand. They're ahead 44-0. They shouldn't be getting mad at anybody or anything. Just got to calm down. I don't know if he got kicked out or he just came out because he got a penalty on him.
Oh, I think he just came out.
That's no way they're going to run a play now. Quarter's going to be over. That'll give us a chance to take a break here. Back with fourth quarter action after this on 3KGTheCage.com.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Founded in 1931, Community State Bank in Brook is your community bank. We specialize in relationship banking while offering the technology required to meet your modern banking needs. Community State Bank is the area leader in new construction loans and home mortgages. Our lenders know small business and have products to meet your farm and business needs. We're available to get to know you and your needs today at 224 West Main in Brook or by calling 219-275-2441.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Reinforcements Designs is a full-service graphic design, screen printing, and sign shop. They offer logo designs, screen printing, banners, signs, vehicle lettering and graphics, airbrushing, vinyl letterings, digital printed graphics, freehand engraving, and more. 37 years of design and graphics, Reem Bontrager will help you come up with a customized project of your ideal or plan. Just ask, give Reinforcements Design a call at 219-866-8626 for your next graphic design project.
Welcome back to West Central. Bob Kurtz, Bill Kay, and Greg Willis with you tonight. All West Central so far, 44-0. 12 minutes up on the clock. It's a running clock now. Marlatt hands the ball right up the middle. Short run that time. By number of
ball carrier. It's about a yard, bring up second time.
Pilarski carried the ball that time, not for much yardage at all.
Mark's made a change at quarterback, it looks like.
Spencer Lehman?
Well, I think you can now, once you get into the fourth quarter. 44-0 Trojans. Don't forget, we'll name our Hillcrest Dental player of the game, and it's going to be somebody besides
Timeout, West Central.
Caden Rowland. He dominated the first 2 weeks.
New quarterback in there is Felipe Mazan, freshman. 5'6", 111.
Next week we'll be at North Newton, hopefully.
Hopefully, yes.
Hopefully. Scott Rouse said they were going to play, so. But it's. Guess you really don't know till middle of next week, maybe by Wednesday. We'll know for sure, but we're scheduled to be at Kankakee Valley at North Newton.
And with those concussion protocols, you never know. I mean, it's, we went through that. I know, really weird when I was at St. Joe. You'd think a kid's coming off of it, and then they take a test, and then they're back on it. So.
Yeah, you got to pass a test before you can be allowed to play again, right, Greg?
Right, and it's a sequence of tests. It's a computer-based test, and with cognitive abilities, and I don't understand it. Way above my pay grade.
This ball pitched out to Rodriguez. Still on his feet. Gets it across the 35 to the 36.
Rodriguez, the ball carrier.
They ought to have these officials take that test before they get out there.
South Newton just put up a inside the 10-yard line defensive stand to take over the ball against Traders Point. Third quarter, it's Traders Point 14, South Newton 6. South Newton's got the ball at the 21-yard line, so their own 21.
And this is at South Newton, correct?
This is at South Newton. Good buddies Wags and Waters are on the broadcast there.
What?
A delay of game, evidently. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Play a game with Trojans. There's still third down.
20-yard pass play by the Rebels. Got them out to the 41 now. Rodriguez has got it. Being grabbed by the shirt by number 34 that time, Jake Nevitt.
Picks up 3 yards.
So, Greg, if you're on the Tri-County sideline here, what are you trying to accomplish these last 10 minutes, 9 minutes?
Something, anything positive to build on. You got a young team, and you've got to find something positive. If it's a first down, if it's a touchdown, or whatever, because you just have to find something positive.
Is this something you can learn from this game?
I think so. I think it's definitely you got to try to stay within your fundamentals, and sometimes you just got to go back and like we say, you just trash the tape and you flush it, so to speak, and move on. And it's like I said, Jake's first year, and we say they have out of 31 kids, 20 of them are freshmen and sophomores.
Yes.
He almost got caught there napping a little bit, didn't have anybody back to field the punt. He was kind of racing back as the punt happened, yeah. And then, to make matters worse, the ball hit him and he didn't recover it initially, but they ended up, Tri-County maintained possession. So it's their ball, 1st and 10 from their 25-yard line. And we're down to 8 minutes to go in the ball game. And no penalties on that play.
Hey, mark it down. No,
hey,
and delay a game. You got to call that one. Just waste more time. The clock just keeps on rolling.
Cavalier penalty, delay game. 5-yard penalty.
Well, we've seen 2 delay games here by both teams, and it's probably got some younger kids in there, but I say that, but then again, I think it's still a Tri-County starting quarterback.
Baylor hands the ball off. Nothing doing by the running back there.
And here's a massive substitution. 5 new players, fresh shirts. For West Central.
Sure, join us for the post-game show. We'll have a second half scoring summary, which will only been 6 points. Bill,
right. Yes. It. Yep.
Really appreciate the hospitality up here by West Central. They've always come up and asked us, "Do you want anything else to drink?"
Yes.
That's very nice.
Very nice.
And West Central's got a pretty darn good team this year.
Timeout, Cavaliers.
Timeout? Hey, we're going to take a timeout as well. Back after this on the cage.
Pulver Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals. Increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
Bob Kurtz, Bill Kay, and Greg Willis back here at West Central. All Trojans so far, 44-0 over Tri-County.
The Trojans are on the road next Friday night at Boulder Community High School, 7 o'clock kick.
All handed right up the middle. Not much going again. Cavaliers just had trouble running the ball tonight, for sure.
Pearson on the ball carry. Picks up a couple.
West Central is definitely moving back on their sideline here.
He was brought down by a Trojan tackler number 22, Dre Villarreal.
halfway through the fourth quarter, 44-0 in favor of West Central.
Baylor sacked in the backfield.
Baylor getting sacked in the backfield. Going to be fourth down and 11.
Trojan sacked by number 64, Joe Jackson.
Joe Jackson stepping out tonight. And what he sang? Dun, 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 dun. Joe Jackson, yeah. Stepping out tonight, right?
Was it? Okay.
Oh, sure. I'll check on that. You know I'm a music lover, so.
It might be before my time. I don't know.
I'll play it for you and you'll remember it.
Timeout, Cavaliers.
That's their second timeout.
Coach's Cage program every Wednesday from Arnie's in Rensselaer. And you know, Bill, for us guys that can't eat the carbs, they have a new pizza there. It's called the Crustless Pizza.
I saw you chowing down on that.
Guys on keto like you and me, that's A-okay. You can have all that, and it fills the pizza crave for sure. Plus they have, of course, all other kinds of pizzas too as well, so. Come out and join us. Come out on and meet you at Arnie's is what they say, of course.
Come on out and let's all ask Mark Hall what happened here tonight.
Oh, man, you and Mark will have a field day here next Wednesday. Nearing the 5-minute mark of the game. The punt is away. Nobody back for West Central. They'll just let it fall dead about the 38-yard line. That's where they take over.
After the Cavalier punt, Trojans will take over on their own 38-yard line.
Clock continues to motor down. It might be 4 plays here. Maybe some more. 4:35 left in the game.
Let's just hope no more penalties.
You guys have an early favorite for the Hillcrest Dental player of the game yet, or you want to save it till the post game? It's kind of hard to choose, isn't it?
It is. It really is.
Everybody has contributed.
I got it down between 2.
Willis, what do you think?
I'd have to go with West Central's quarterback, just really not only by his statistics, but just his overall decision making.
Oh, there's a little influence from Willis, you think, there?
Yeah, that was one of my 2s. So.
Oh, okay.
But certainly, he's definitely got a grasp, of the offense and coaching the option as many years as I did. That quarterback, he everything goes through him, whether he has the ball or not, and really impressed with the kid. And like I said, even though he hasn't played since his freshman year besides one play.
2nd and 4 for the Trojans. Handed off to, I think, number 22, Dre Villarreal. Could you imagine
number 22, Dre Villarreal,
on Wednesday night if Willis ever comes to the show?
Picks up a couple, brings up 3rd and 1.
What it's going to be like? He knows every one of those coaches.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like a story fest in there.
And I haven't seen him for like 2 years.
Yeah, there you go. So, oh my God.
And if we get the man, the myth, the legend from Rensselaer get Nugger over there, then it's
oh
boy.
Oh.
Does he come to those?
Yeah, occasionally. He does. First down for the Trojans as under 2:40 to go.
Again picks up 3 yards.
I think you like this running clock, don't you?
First down.
Yes. I'm sold on it. I don't know if I know how to handle
a regular game.
Wow, yeah.
Just over 3 minutes to go at South Newton. Traders Point has upped the lead to 21-6 now. South Newton had a drive going down about the 30-yard line, but turned it over and then gave up a big play. And
Georgia ball carrier number 22, Dre Villarreal.
we'll try and get all the scores that we have on
Brings
the
up 4
post-game
play,
show.
Brings up 2nd and 6 for the Trojans.
West Central is going to go to 3-0 on the year. .135 to go in the game.
Well, I think Mark's milking the clock as much as he can to the play clock.
I'd say a couple more plays here, boys, and that'll be about it. Just running right up the middle now and keeping it simple.
Georgia ball carrier number 22, Dre Villarreal.
Be under a minute by the time this
4
play
yards, brings up 3rd and 1.
happens. We hope you enjoyed the telecast tonight. We just love that all the schools cooperated and allowed us to video live stream all the events instead of having to use audio. Nothing against audio, but you get that video on there, it makes it a lot better. We appreciate our sponsors. Well, without our sponsors, that couldn't happen. Handoff up the middle, and that should do it, right? Yep.
So
final score is going to be
22, Dre
West
Villarreal,
Central
ball
44,
carrier.
Tri-County
Line
nothing.
scrimmage, brings up 4th down.
Post-game show will be coming up next. I don't think they know how to run a play. The play clock hadn't even started, so. All right, that's going to do it from here. Final score, West Central 44, Tri-County nothing. Back with a post-game show after this on 3kgthecage.com.
High-quality personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117. Or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
Meet you at Arnie's, Rensselaer's go-to pizza and so much more. Pizza, sandwiches, burgers are here. Don't forget about dessert. Wings, cheese sticks, garlic bread too. Arnie's pizza menu has something for everyone. Dine in or carry out in the best pizza in town. Located across from St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. Call 219-866-9999 and meet you at Arnie's.
Hi, this is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Underwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
Reinforcements Designs is a full-service graphic design, screen printing, and sign shop. They offer logo designs, screen printing, banners, signs, vehicle lettering and graphics, airbrushing, vinyl letterings, digital printed graphics, freehand engraving, and more. 37 years of design and graphics, Reem Bontrager will help you come up with a customized project of your ideal or plan. Just ask, give Reinforcements Design a call at 219-866-8626 for your next graphic design project.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
In agriculture, preparation is important. Dedication is you deciding what to plant and then asking what it will take for a good crop. How much work will it take to produce the final crop? In sports, preparation is vital in becoming the best you can be. Dedication is a will of achievements for a winning desire. Corbett Farms encourages everyone to do their best by having a winning spirit, attitude, and achievement. Your positivity will make a difference. Corbett Farms is proud to sponsor high school sports.
Back on the post-game show, Bob Kurtz, Bill Kay, and Greg Willis with you here. 44-0 West Central over Tri-County. Bill, it was, what was it at halftime? I'm sorry.
It was 36-0 at
You just have one score in the second half.
Just one score, right. Aiden White finished with 2 touchdowns and 3 2-point conversions, so he had 18 points to lead the scoring.
So he's building this case for Aiden White now.
Well, no, I'm just
setting out the facts, aren't you?
Just stating out the facts. I cannot, go against that. Have the West Central quarterback Merlot.
So we're going to name our Hillcrest Dental Player of the Game as.
Well, I guess you would be the third vote, but we got 2-0, so yeah. There it is.
Connor Merlat, then, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Is the Hillcrest Dental Player of the Game. Congratulations to him. And tell you what, we're going to take another time out, and Bill and Greg will do a little commentary on what they thought the keys to the game were tonight. 44-0 West Central over Tri-County. Back after this on the cage.
High-quality personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117. Or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
In agriculture, preparation is important. Dedication is you deciding what to plant and then asking what it will take for a good crop. How much work will it take to produce the final crop? In sports, preparation is vital in becoming the best you can be. Dedication is a will of achievements for a winning desire. Corbett Farms encourages everyone to do their best by having a winning spirit, attitude, and achievement. Your positivity will make a difference. Corbett Farms is proud to sponsor high school sports.
Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent Joe Goodman has been serving the Jasper County and surrounding area since 2009. Being involved in the area, Joe Goodman has kept his interest in making sure he provides the best insurance for his clients. Whether you need life, car, home, business, farm and crops, or even renter's insurance, Agent Joe Goodman will keep searching for the best policy for your valued investments. Call Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Goodman at 219-866-4694 or stop in at 2570 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer.
After a hard day's work or play, it's time for some relaxation, and there's no better place than Unwind on Front Street in Rensselaer. For massage therapy, facials, spray tanning, yoga classes, and wellness, stop by Unwind. They also offer student athletes 30-minute massages for $25. Alina would like to thank Unwind's loyal customers for their patronage since 2016. To make an appointment, call Unwind at 219-869-0290.
Founded in 1931, Community State Bank in Brook is your community bank. We specialize in relationship banking while offering the technology required to meet your modern banking needs. Community State Bank is the area leader in new construction loans and home mortgages. Our lenders know small business and have products to meet your farm and business needs. We're available to get to know you and your needs today at 224 West Main in Brook or by calling 219-275-2441.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Back on the post-game show, Bob Kurtz, Bill Kay, and Greg Willis.
Bob, the final wrap on that scoring, just give it this way. This week, Jaden Miller was credited with, he's got a couple touchdowns, so 12 points for him. A 19-yard run, a 4-yard run, and then also touchdowns by Jacob Pilarski and Spencer Lehman. The lone second half score was a 46-yard run by Aiden White. Really showed a lot of speed tonight. And, that came at the 8:45 mark of the third quarter.
All right, guys, your final thoughts before we wrap things up?
Let me give some
of the partial scores.
Scores that we've got. Hamilton Heights pushed out ahead of the Rensselaer Bombers. Looks like the Bombers going to drop their first contest of the year here on the road. Hamilton Heights 21, Bombers nothing in the fourth quarter. The one and only score we had at South Bend, Washington was the halftime partial, but KV well ahead there, 28 Kankakee Valley for pitching a shutout. South Bend, Washington 0. And other Midwest Conference games, South Newton at home against Traders Point. They were looking to go 3-0, just as West Central has. And they were out 6-0, but now they've fallen behind 21-6.
Let me see if I can get an update here finally.
North Newton against North Judson, we said earlier that one was canceled due to issue with players. Didn't have enough players for the Spartans.
28-6 now, Traders Point in the third quarter.
Now it looks like the
not going
Rebs
to go 5-1, are we?
No, not this week. Rebs going to drop.
Might go 1
Well, no, we got KV winning.
Oh yeah, 2 and
2 and 4.
2 and
3.
2 and 3 looks like. So
2-3 and with nothing by North Newton.
Greg, your first voyage with us here. What'd you think?
Well, once again, it's been out of last year, like I was on sabbatical, it seemed like, but I think Mark Hall's got a really nice team, and his numbers are up. Definitely the experience you could see, but I keep sounding like a broken record. We're just really impressed with is it Connor Malott? And the court, I thought he did a great job of running the offense, making good decisions. And he's also got some other nice people there in the backfield too. So, but I was really impressed with the defensive line and offensive line of West Central because, like we said, physically, Tri-County was much bigger than those guys, but they were quick off the ball, and I'm guessing that some of that experience came in there. And from what you guys said, I think definitely Mark's got a good shot of winning the conference. That's for sure.
All right, next week it's going to be North Newton hosting Kankakee Valley, 6:45 Central Time pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff. Guys, enjoyed it. And congratulations to West Central. They're a real deal this year, 3-0.
3-0, yes indeed.
All right. Final score, West Central 44, Tri-County nothing. The Cavs dropped to 1-2. West Central 3-0. For our partners, Greg Willis and Bill Kay, this is Bob Kurtz. So long, everybody.
The proceeding was a presentation of 3KG Community Broadcasting.